Hey Molly, how's it going? I'm so done. I'm so done. Read this. Like, they do not care like we care. Like, these kids have no passion. Like, what in the actual I am into so many things. I've got so many things. No, I won't be bored. Only boring people get bored. I've got my grandkids. Oh, I love them so much. I can't get enough of them. Oh, look at them. I've got Pilates. I'm gonna take a class. I'll be taking a history class. It's amazing to be me.
Hush now, child, and don't cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Just move on up toward your destination, though you may find from time to time complications. And take the trip. Though there may be wet road ahead and you cannot slip, just move on up.
Roxanna Summers, it all started for us in 2006. Amy was 13 years old. She's now 30. 13 years old and in your vocabulary club. And I saw you teaching this club after school, and I just thought, who is that lady? I must know her. And Amy just would come home just raving about her new teacher, Mrs. Summers. And little did I know that just initial first impressions of you would grow into just such an amazing friendship. I love you so much. I can't even describe. There are so many memories of just walking into this school and hearing jazz music and your beautiful voice emanating down the hallways from room 2. And it was always a pleasure to know Roxanna's here. And that alone is sad, because Choices Charter School will never be the same without you. You are such a voice, literally, of this school, and it's been such a joy to work beside you and be a friend to you, and your friendship to me is just indescribable. The summer that we started playing Scrabble together was that turning point where we really bonded, and I'll just never forget that time as I was going through some stuff, and we just fell in love with board games and with each other a little bit more as we could share this passion of having fun and just laughing together. So Roxanna, just congratulations for being just the amazing person that you are, and all the beautiful memories that we all have of you here. I know that you've had such an impact on every person and every student that has crossed paths with you, and I know that that's going to continue with whatever you do after you leave here. We will not be the same without you here, and we will not be the same as people because of how much you have impacted us. And I just want to say congratulations on your retirement, and I just look forward to seeing what's next for you, and I look forward to many, many long marathon game days. I love you. Congratulations on your retirement.
Hi Rox, it's Maria. I don't even know where to begin, but I think maybe I'll just start with the memory that I have of you. My first memory, the first year that I started here, my first school year at the very beginning, I just remember being in the office, and one of our students came in who usually would come in on his bicycle. His name was Dylan. And I went out to tell Dylan where he could store his bicycle, and you came around the corner and you said, "Hey Dylan," and you said, "So what's going to be different about today or this year? Have you decided if you're going to turn your life around, or are you just going to live in your mom's basement forever?" And I thought, oh my God, I've never heard that before from a teacher. And but he just looked at me and he smiled, and then he looked back at you and he said, "Good morning, Mrs. Summers." And both of you just walked off to class. And that was just like an example of what kind of relationships you had with your students. You always made it a priority to build that relationship between you and your students, and I always admired that. It was always something very special. I always liked to go into room 2 because it always had this cool vibe in there. You always had jazz music streaming through the speakers, and the kids always just felt very welcomed in there and very secure, so they liked to go in there even if they didn't have class, just to do their homework and to talk to you. And I always admired that about you, and I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss poking my head into room 2 and not seeing you sitting at your desk. The whole vibe is definitely going to change. I know it's going to be for the positive. I know that you're looking forward to retiring because you want to spend more time with your family, especially with your grandbabies, and I can completely understand that. But I just want you to know that I'm going to miss you, and I know a lot of the other kids are going to miss you here too next year when they don't see you. But have a great time. Bye.
Okay, this is take 2.
Hi, Rox. Yeah.
The first one, we did it in slow motion. We're so much better than this.
But it was super good video, so one day we'll have to show it to you because it was super natural. And we had the
sirens going, students going, and
and see, we have teachers coming up in the back side. Hi. Saying hi to all the students.
Take 2.
Okay, Roxy. This is the last day that we have to get this to Tia. And of course, Susie and I are like, let's do this.
During graduation week.
Yeah, it's graduation week and I'm in high mode right now. So if I speak real fast, you know why I'm speaking so fast. So one of my favorite memories of you, I have many, but one of my favorites is when you decided that because I had such a bland palate that you would tease me and throw me a birthday party at work that included bologna sandwiches on white bread and Lay's potato chips. I loved it. I thought it was so good and everybody laughed. It was so much fun, and I love how you tease me like that because I know you're doing it out of love, and we all know that my palate's grown now and so you can't do anything like that anymore, but it's one of my favorite memories that I have about you.
And mine is obviously the last year's slideshow, which you thought that you were every slide in that slideshow. The quotes, you were just one. There was only one. Nobody else is going to know what this means, but you will. You were just one quote, and it made for funny timesheets all this year when you tried to, this is for the slideshow, don't put it in there. Well, that's just the voice that in my head that I thought you were going to say, but we love you. Thank you for making everything so entertaining here. We're going to miss you tons.
We are. It's not goodbye. It's see you later.
I love that.
Love you, Roxy.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Roxy. So retiring. Oh, man. Wow. I mean, when I think of you retiring, there's only one thing I want to say, and that is, Roxy, your retirement, that is so, oh man, what was it that you used to say? That is so awesome. That is so awesome. No, that's not it. That is so amazing. No, that's not it. That is so incredible.
Sexy.
No, I know I still got it, but I'm busy. I'm trying to think what Roxy used to say. That's not it. That is so groovy. No, that's not it. I don't know. Just come back to me, Tia.
So I first met Roxanna when I interviewed for this job at Choices, and I immediately liked her because when I came in, it was during COVID, and the director and assistant director were wearing masks. We all had to wear masks for an interview, and Roxanna's mask was down here the whole time.
I was going to ask if it was a nice mask too, like with jewels or something.
I never saw it because she had her mask pulled down, and we were all masked up, and she was just larger than life, and
that's her.
She's great. So I'm really going to miss her. I haven't known her very long, but I'm just going to miss her a lot.
To know her is to love her though, right?
Oh, sure.
Like who she is. She's so authentic in how, like, there's no false step or false word that she gives. She doesn't sort of go along with, what you're supposed to be saying that's polite. I just look forward to
seeing her every day. I want to see what she's wearing. I want to see what color her glasses are and what color her lipstick is. They always match. And I just look forward to seeing her in my day. And when I don't see her, I wonder why. Where is she? Why didn't she come see me in the office? I'm really going to miss her.
Yeah. Well, there's not enough time in the day for me to talk about how much I'm going to miss Rox. It's not something I want to think about because it hurts my heart. I've known her a long time, and I've been a buddy of hers. I've been in her book club. I've been in her cabin at Donner. I've done some road trips with her, and she is just, like you said, larger than life. And it's hard to imagine work life even without her. So I'm not going to imagine life without her because that's not going to be the case. She's still going to be there, but yeah, it's hard. It's hard to imagine the hallways without her voice.
Yes.
Well, I don't want to say bellowing. That's the wrong term.
It's probably the
She
right word.
and Kel, like emoting down the hallway, and it's part of what makes Choices be exciting to know that we have a teacher like Rox who brings everything she brings to our school. To think about losing that, and I don't know how many students I've told, you have Mrs. Summers. You are so lucky to have Mrs. Summers as your teacher. This is the person, and this is something I have said that I admire the most in the world out of all the people I've ever met. And you get to have her as a teacher, and the kids are like, yeah, I'm really excited. She seems really nice. I'm like, you have no idea. And they're big shoes to fill. So,
yeah. We're going to miss you, Rox. Good luck and have a wonderful retirement.
I got more to say. You'll see it later.
That's so fabulous. No, what was it?
Sexy?
Yeah, looks good. Told you, looks great. Looks great. That's so great. That's so Raven.
Sexy.
No. Oh wait, I think you're onto something. I think it did start with an S. Yeah, that's so swaggy. That's not. I don't know. Just come back to me.
Hey Rox, I am so happy for you. This is a very bittersweet message that I'm leaving. I am sad that I only had 1 year with you, but I'm so happy that I had the opportunity to meet you. I feel like you're larger than life. Your spirit and your energy just glows. I'm excited for you for retirement. I think your grandkids are really gonna love having you around. I'm just gonna miss you. So thank you, congratulations, cheers, and maybe you and I can meet for a martini, or 2, or 3. Bye.
To Roxanne Summers. I've known you about 10 years now since we've been at Choices Charter. I'm Phyllis Needleman from Foster Youth, and our rooms are across from each other. And Roxy, you are an amazing person and one fantastic teacher. As I told you through the years, I wish I had you as a teacher because I learned so much just listening to you, how you engage the kids and how they can just sit and talk to you. You have a great personality, you're funny, very aggressive at times, but very truthful, and it's wonderful. And you're just a great-hearted person with a wonderful personality, and I wish you nothing but the best in life. You are a gem, and enjoy your retirement.
Hi, Roxanna. I wanted to first of all wish you a happy retirement. I always get jealous and envious whenever I see somebody gets to retire, and I just fast forward and think about what that's going to feel like for me. And you're here, you did it. What a great asset you have been to Choices Charter School, and the amazing number of students that you've touched over your 20 plus years here. We are certainly going to miss you. You were on my interview panel. That was the first opportunity I got to see you and talk with you. And my first reaction was, this lady is sophisticated and she's cool and she's got a story, and I really want to get to know her. You are dynamic. You have an amazing personality that draws people in. You're funny, your wit, your sarcasm is something that is just fun to be around. You light up a room. You're smart as all get out, and we will definitely miss you. You've made a huge impact here at Choices. Room 2 will never be the same once you've left, and I wish you nothing but the best for all of your plans in this next chapter in your life. Roxanna, thanks for all that you've done, and we will definitely miss you. Congratulations.
That's so saucy. I think that's it. Saucy. I think, hey, Roxy, your retirement, that is so saucy. No, that's not it. That's so simplistic, so splendid, so super fragilistic. I don't know.
Hey, Rox. It's been such a pleasure to get to know you. I just remember my first impression of you. I'd heard some things from Russell about you when I first got the job, and he just was saying how much he appreciates you. And I remember the first time I saw you was actually at Russell's son's wedding, and you walk in, you introduce yourself, and I thought, who is this woman? She's just larger than life. And the one thing that I remember, you looked beyond me. You said, "Oh my God, who is that guy?" And I looked behind me. It's my son that you notice, and I just appreciate it. You just have eyes. You see people, and you notice things, and I just love that about you. And being an English teacher, you know the power of words, and you use your words well. So it's just been really a pleasure to know you, and just we're gonna miss you at Choices. So, but I hope you have a great time in retirement and enjoy the rest of your life. And please come back and say hi now and then. Okay?
Hey Rox, I just wanted to make this quick video to say, first and foremost, thank you. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be working at Choices, and I wouldn't have started the career that I now just really, really love. And I know that every day moving forward, when I think of the person who helped me make this a reality, it's going to be you. You helped set up the interview, you helped get my application in, and because of you, I am living my dream of being a teacher. Everything that you do for these kids, I truly admire. I see the passion that you have behind your work. I see the amount of work that you put into your work. You tell me numerous times that you thoroughly enjoy writing curriculum and seeing these kids succeed in everything that they do, and truly you're an inspiration. You're someone that I really look up to. I wish you the best in retirement. Keep that passion going with whatever it is that you do next. And I know this isn't goodbye. I know that I'm going to see you again, but it is going to be sad to look around the campus and know that you're not going to be there. But I do wish you the best. Have fun in retirement. Enjoy your time off. You have truly earned it. And don't forget about us on the other side.
Okay, Rox. Knowing you is to love you. I'm inspired by you. I admire you. I find you funny, smart, interesting, and even provocative. In that I come away from time with you thinking and learning. You've given so much love, time, effort, encouragement, praise to students for so many years. Your mark is indelible. I'll miss you. As you know, it's fun to be you. Cheers.
Hi, Mrs. Summers. Rox, it's been a pleasure knowing you and Jan. And it's been just an honor to watch an English teacher of your caliber up close, in person, seeing how the students respond to you, how they speak about you when you're not around. It's really been just wonderful to see that. If you or Jan ever need computer help, you know you guys can always call me. Have a wonderful retirement.
So Roxanne, it has been an absolute pleasure to get to know you and meet you and get to work side by side with you over down in room 2. It is very sad that I am all the way at the opposite end of the school from you and that our interactions are only generally in passing. But for those times when I was teaching robotics and had to spend time down in room 2 and hang out with you and get to tell you about my family and hear about your family and swap stories about like little kid this, little kid that, it has been an absolute pleasure to get to hear your stories and just at least see somebody who has been through this struggle, this fight, this ongoing battle that is teaching, and see you come out the other side and you're smiling and you can talk about your 20-year moments and all the things that have made you happy, made you sad, made you frustrated. And I really appreciate getting to hear a bunch of those stories, and I look forward to the day when I can say, like, you know what, I see what Roxanne was talking about when she said she experienced this or that. I wish you a very good retirement, and I hope that all sorts of good things are coming for you and me the second phase.
That's so sensational. That's so solid. That's so
sexy.
You're not helping the situation. That's so situational. I don't even know what that means. Situational. Oh my God.
Roxanna, I often feel like I want to tell you how much you mean to me. I'm sad for me that you're retiring. I'll miss you. But I'm pleased to take this opportunity to tell you all the things. You have offered your support and friendship in a way that has touched and has intersected with almost every facet of my life. These are the memories I've been gathering lately. Okay, this next sentence is like the best one I've written. You patiently, persistently labored with my husband to build a lasting friendship. He treasures you. You instantly became my friend, either because of or in spite of Russell, not sure. I'm grateful. You generously embraced my family. You loved and supported my children in so many ways. You nurtured Andrew's confidence while evaluating his reading struggles. You wrapped my kids in warm, fresh out of the dryer towels when they got out of the pool at your house. You attended one of their middle school plays. What a sacrifice of time and love. You honored Katie by consulting with her when you were developing your AP course. That meant so much to her. You were a guest at Katie's wedding. Last summer, my adult children decided together, out of the blue, hey, let's invite Mrs. Summers to meet us for coffee. They love you. They think about you. They like being with you. I haven't forgotten that you built my first semester of 6th grade social studies when I started teaching at Choices. Another sacrifice of time and love. You're the first person I think of when I discover especially good writing, and you respond with gracious enthusiasm when I share it with you, even the times when it tips towards being a little Jesus-y. You've noticed a couple of my better qualities, and you always interact with me as if that's mostly who I am. You seem to ignore my annoying qualities and deficiencies and always leave me feeling encouraged and valued. I know your students feel the same way. I wish you only the best, a future filled with grandbabies to love, beautiful, artfully crafted words to discover, interesting people to encourage, as much rest as you'd like, innumerable and rich blessings.
Roxanna, I knew the moment I met you that this was fraught with peril. I was scared, and for good reasons. I had no idea the impact that you were going to have on my life, my family's life. I had no idea the adventure that we were going to begin together. It has been one of the most, well, probably the most rewarding professional partnership that I've ever experienced. I had no idea the ways you were going to stretch me, the ways that we were going to learn to think together, the ways that we would begin to kind of dissect the needs of a classroom, of students, of families, and begin such a rewarding journey of work together. I will be eternally grateful for my time with you, for the things that we got to share, for the experiences we got to have, the laughter, the tears. Flamingos, my friend. I will miss you. The school will miss you. Your time here was well spent. We are permanently a good school because of your presence here. Your fingerprints will last for a long time. We'll be using you as an example. I'll be telling stories about Disneyland inside your head, the passion, the breadth of knowledge and of love that you had for our students. You inspire me. You inspire those around you. The place will never be the same. I will tell people that that's good. but it's not true. My friend, I will miss you. I look forward to seeing you and Jan. This is not goodbye, but it's things are changing drastically. Thank you for one of the best pieces of my life. You've heard me say a number of times throughout life, there are times when God proves to me that He loves me. The day that we were manipulated into a room together, both of us disappointed to be sharing a teaching room together. Now I look back on that's one of the key moments where God proved to me that He loves me. Take care, my friend.
Hi, Rox. I have 3 poems I want to read to you, mostly because I couldn't decide on one. The first, Change, by Kathleen Rain. Change, said the sun to the moon, you cannot stay. Change, said the moon to the waters, all is flowing. Change, says the fields to the grass, seed time and harvest, chaff and grain. You must change, said the worm to the bud, though not to a rose. Petals fade, that wings may rise, borne on the wind. You are changing, said death to the maiden, your wan face to memory, to beauty. Are you ready to change? Says the thought to the heart, to let her pass all your life long. For the unknown, the unborn, is the alchemy of the world's dream. You will change, said the stars to the sun, says the night to the stars. As you begin this journey of change, I'm pretty envious of what you get to do. Mostly all the time you get to spend reading books as what you want and how you want and where you want to read. But I do wonder, without an excuse to read a book, will you continue reading? You're gonna have to keep me posted on that one. But to help you out with this, to give you a little bit of reminders, I want to read to you the poem on Notes on the Art of Poetry by Dylan Thomas. I could never have dreamt that there were such goings on in the world between the cover of books, such sandstorms and ice blasts of words, such staggering peace, such enormous laughter, such and so many blinding bright lights splashing all over the pages in a million bits and pieces, all of which were words, 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 and each of which were alive forever in its own delight and glory and oddity and light. And this last poem I'd like to read to you is a celebration of being who you are and how you got to be a teacher a little bit, and just a celebration of the fact that you made it through all the trials and tribulations and what our profession has asked you to encounter and who you've had to be throughout all this time. So this is called Won't You Celebrate With Me by Lucille Clifton. Won't you celebrate with me what I have shaped into a kind of life? I had no model. Born in Babylon, both non-white and woman, what did I see to be except myself? I made it up here on the stone bridge between sunshine and clay, my one hand holding tight my other hand. Come celebrate with me that every day something has tried to kill me and has failed. All right, Miss Rox, you shall be missed. And think of us fondly and let me know what good books you are reading at the time and at the moment. Take care. We love you.
That's so snazzy. No, that's so swaggy. No, that's so sassy. That's so...
Tom! I want to go home. I'm so tired of filming this for you. It's sexy!
I got it! Okay, Tia, you filming this?
Yeah.
Roxy, your retirement, that's so sexy.
Roxy, we haven't had as much opportunity to collaborate as I'd like because our paths don't cross as much with me doing math and you doing English, but you're someone who's obvious would be like a really cool, interesting class to take as a student. And one of the things that I think is really amazing is that you know yourself so well and you're not afraid to be yourself and be out there, say things that are on your mind and stuff, but you also are open to changing that. I remember you talking about watching the Kardashians one time after like trashing on it for years and years and years, and then being like, actually I really like this show now. And I think you model that for the students and show them that it's okay to change your mind, that it's okay to be wrong, it's okay to grow and learn, and it's also okay to be yourself and be proud of that and just be out there and be who you are. And I think that is an unusual combination of confidence and humility. And so I wish you the best in your retirement. We'll really miss you here at Choices, and have a good time having that extra time to spend with your grandkids and stuff.
Roxanna Summers. I adore you. I can't believe that we started, 20 years ago? Call it the old Choices. You came in, and what people might not remember is you were quiet, right? You were taking your time to see what, maybe what we were like. Maybe you didn't even know what independent study was, because nobody did back then. And then all of a sudden one day you just exploded. And I say it in the best of terms. You are vibrant, compassionate. You make everyone around them feel so good. And in those early days, I was so in awe of you, and I still am today, because I kind of coined you. Maybe Mel did too. You were part of the dreamers. Like, we want to do this. This is our vision. And then next thing you know, you get everyone behind you with that. You just have that it factor that you just get people to rally. When you're passionate about something, there is just nothing better. It's just, I've been in awe of you. I think you're an amazing teacher. I think you have left a legacy at Choices that will stay on the test of time. I could talk forever about you, Roxanna, but there is just something so special about you that you can take a dream, a vision. We are doing classes now because you and Russell decided, look, independent study doesn't work, we're going to do a class, and you made it happen. You have left your mark, and now I'm going to start repeating myself because this is, just what I do. But I will tell you, some of my favorite memories are scholarship and the laughter and the camaraderie, because as Martine said, it was like lightning in a bottle what we had and what we still have and what you will leave behind. And because you are that fabulous English teacher that gives fabulous speeches, I decided, what would Rox do? Well, she would find a quote. And so I went and I found a quote from one of my favorites, Maya Angelou. And I've learned that people will never forget, that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And Roxanna, no one will ever forget you and your tenure at Choices. I love you. I wish I had a martini right now to cheers you. I wish you the best. You are going to have a fabulous second act. I love you, girl. We're gonna miss you.
Hi Roxy, it's Kamika. Congratulations to you on your retirement. I wanted to personally say thank you for being a part of We've Been Sentenced. You came through and you were a main character, and I am forever grateful and thankful for you being a part of the We've Been Sentenced play. It means so much to me, and thank you. And
oh, hey Rox, how's it going?
supposed to be great fishing out here, but nobody seems to be catching anything. It's so weird. Anyhow, listen, I know you guys are having a great time partying tonight with all your friends and your family and stuff. And I just want to say, listen, teaching with you has been the greatest part of my career by far. Rox, your passion, your character, your solicitude, your delicious spice is just infectious, and everybody that gets to be around you is better for it. So Rox, just know my heart leaps up. So let it be when we grow old and all that good stuff. And while I'm really sad that I can't be there with you tonight, just know I'll always be your huckleberry. So everybody, let's raise a toast to Rox. Oh my God! God damn it!
The song is ended, but the melody lingers on. You and the song are gone, but the melody lingers.
So I've worked with Roxanna for many years at Choices. And for me, what I really enjoy is when she meets a new student for the first time. She meets that student, just talks passionately about her classes and encourages the student, to do well in school. She gives the student hope, and it's really nice to hear. I'll definitely miss her, but you know what? I think it's time for her to retire. Because just yesterday I was on the phone, called her desk, and all I got was a what? She didn't say hello or anything. So I think it's time for her to retire. Also, you see this car over here. Oops, where are we? That's been her parking spot for the last 15 years. So you know what? That's gonna be all mine next year. Good luck, Roxanna.
Hi, Rox. Hey, well, you have educated and guided so many throughout your long teaching career.
You know, I'll tell you from experience, retirement is 2 thumbs up. Rox, you probably will never know how many students you have affected in a positive way, because they just never tell you. But believe me, you did.
So now it's time to sit back and relax, do some of the things you've always wanted to do, and enjoy a little GGOTP. Salute.
All right, Roxanna. I just want you to know, actually, I'm the last person to do my little spiel for you. The greatest procrastinator lives right here. However, it's been kind of a tough time of trying to figure out the best words to say about you, because there are so many words that come to mind and so many memories that come to mind. We've known each other for a long time. We've been teaching here at Choices for a long time. We have seen many things come and go, and students succeed and not succeed. But we've done, I think, a remarkable job together, and you have made lasting impressions on your students, and that's why they come back to visit you and send their regards to you, and you remain in touch with them and take them to lunch, etc., etc. My dear friend, we have been teaching, though, for a long time, and you are a solid, life-giving friend. You have demonstrated that many times over the past many years. The teachers here, co-workers of those that you work with other places, the impact you have made is immeasurable. You are bold, you are compassionate, you are fearless, you are dynamic, and you are a lover of life. You love your family, you love your friends, you love food, you love poetry, and you love music. And I am so thankful for the ways in which you have shared those things with me over the years. We have talked about poetry many times and other things, but poetry comes to mind. And I found a beautiful poem that I'm going to share with you by Rita Dove, the poet laureate that we both have talked about. And it's called Testimonial by Rita Dove. Back when the earth was new and heaven just a whisper, back when the names of things hadn't had time to stick, back when the smallest breezes melted into summer, when all the poplars quivered sweetly, rank and file. The world called, and I answered. Each glance ignited a gaze. I caught my breath and called that life. Swooned between spoonfuls of lemon sorbet. I was Pierrette and flourish. I was filigree and flame. How could I count my blessings when I didn't know their names? Back when everything was still to come, luck leaked out everywhere. I gave my promise to the world, and the world followed me here. And I am so grateful, dear friend, that you followed me here. And I'm so thankful for our friendship, and I wish you the very best in the coming years ahead. You are a true Renaissance woman. That's what I've decided, and somehow we're going to incorporate that into something for you. Look forward to that. Love you.
Rox, you are one of the lights of my existence. You are one of the charms on the bracelet of my life, like a talisman, like a wise woman Buddha type. I carry you with me in my heart. You speak my language and you get me. You are priceless. So many of us, Rox speaks our language. Rox gets us. She takes the time and she really listens and hears us. Everything about her seems to be done to further other people. Her speaking, her listening, her actions, her acts of love. To know her is to feel her love and to experience her authentic self. She shows you. She tells you. She holds a top drawer degree in showing appreciation and being honest. Rox, your listening is unparalleled in its enveloping intensity. You take on a stillness while you absorb what is being said and what is unsaid, in order for you to divine the essence of communication. You have a PhD in listening, and to see you in action is to see someone at the pinnacle of what language and communication and wit can be. It's so masterful. I have been sweating the time of you leaving Choices for so long that I've done my grieving for it in some measure. I've spaced it out so it won't hurt so much. That's what I tell myself. I know life will go on here in Choices without you walking the halls at your sedate pace so elegantly and filling the halls with your pronouncements and laughter and fun. But you will live on here. The Choices backbone is made from building blocks of Roxanna Summers. We've all shared so much with you through the years, and if anybody's been as lucky as I have and been enfolded in the bosom of what it means to be your friend, to walk down the hall with you, to be around the block, cry and laugh with you, everybody will know what we'll miss. Our daily dose of vitamin R. And now, a bit of Joni Mitchell, paraphrasing. Not everybody's gonna get it, but Rox and I, we like our Joni. And don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? Anyone will tell you just how hard it is to make and keep a friend. We are twins of spirit, no matter which route home we take or what we forsake. Sometimes I need your confidence and the gift of your extra time. In turn, I'll give you mine. It's a rich exchange. It's a warm arrangement. We're middle-aged. We were wild in the old days, birth of rock and roll days. I wonder where the time goes. We look like our mothers did now when we were those kids' age. But you'll be a woman of heart and mind, with time on your hands, some grandchildren to help raise. You heard it in the wind last night. It sounded like applause. Not one anxious voice, none of the crazy you get from too much choice. And now you've got the urge for going, moons in your eyes, and the songs you choose are dreamy. But let's not talk about farewells now. The night is a starry dome, and you've got a round resounding for you way up here. I'll just walk through these doors, thinking how I'll feel when I find that very good friend of mine. Love you, Rox.
Hi, Roxanna. Joyce bringing you greetings from Lake Tahoe. First of all, congratulations on your retirement. You were a real joy to work with. You really helped put Roseville Adult School on the map when you were the district teacher of the year. You made me look very good when you would help edit all of our WASC reports. And of course, you were full of surprises. I never knew your hairstyle, what you were eating, or what car you'd be driving. So congratulations, and many thanks to the person who allowed me to now use phonemic awareness in my day-to-day conversation. I hope you have a great retirement and know that whatever is ahead, you'll be a smashing success. Thanks so much.
Roxy rocks! Retirement's here. Congratulations. You are going to have so much fun taking yoga classes, playing with those babies, just enjoying every minute, and I am so happy for you. I will miss the daylights out of you and miss having an actual purposeful time to see each other twice a week. But I'm not too sad because you're my ride or die, and no matter what, I will see you and we'll enjoy all kinds of fun times just outside of work, at least for now. I will say there's a lot of things I really will miss about my Monday and Wednesday nights. Some of those things include watching you try to tell a joke, making Popeye runs, making kids laugh, sometimes making them cry, asking the questions that really get kids to talk, seeing you engage with someone and inspire them to really start thinking differently, to start behaving a little differently and valuing their education a little bit differently. There's no one better than that at you, my friend. You're just fantastic. You've inspired me in a million ways. You'll continue to. I think that if anyone deserves a chance to feel proud of themselves and enjoy some much needed rest, I think it's you. I'll miss sitting around talking about our own lives, helping work through, raising our own children, learning about how to navigate through life as they leave the nest, all of those things. Those have been invaluable moments in my life, and I'm glad they're not ending. I'm glad you're not retiring from that. I love you to the moon and back, sister, and I will see you soon.
Hi Roxanna, Rosalie Sullivan here from Roseville Adult School. Well, I've kept it a secret until now, but I've been writing a book. It's entitled, I Want to Be Like Roxanna When I Grow Up. And based on the title, I'm fairly confident it's going to be a bestseller and a great masterpiece. Now, the topic is you, and the theme is, I want to be like you. And Roxanna, it's the stuff of greatness. This book has dramatic irony, hyperboles, euphemisms, juxtapositions, oxymorons, satire, and slant rhyme, but none of that I need to explain to you. Well, I thought I'd just read a couple of excerpts to give you a feel for its tone and nuances. So, here's excerpt number 1. I want to be like Roxanna when I grow up. I want to know someone for just 1 week and then leave a note on her desk saying, my birthday is August 7th. You may leave a gift for me. Now, does Roxanna really expect a gift? Probably, because the queen of self-care knows her worth and enjoys being pampered and spoiled. Excerpt number 2. I want to be like Roxanna when I grow up. I want to arrive late to staff meetings, and when the principal says, you're late, and your timesheet is late, again. I want to protest and say, why are you all picking on me? What have I ever done to you? Why does everyone hate me? Now, does Roxanna feel guilty about her tardiness and agree to take the meeting notes? No. With poise and dignity, she retreats to another table to eat her Popeye's chicken. Excerpt number 3. I want to be like Roxanna when I grow up. I want to sit with a friend and skip the meaningless chatter and stay in raw, unedited emotion. I'm in a season of loss. Some of the losses are from physical deaths. Others are of a different kind. I feel abandoned, stranded on an island, trying to make sense of it all. I'm looking for spiritual meaning, truth, and closure. Most of all, I'm trying to let go of what was and can be no more. Does Roxanna's grieving break my heart with her sincere honesty? Yes. Absolutely yes. But even in her sorrow, I admire my friend and find inspiration and beauty in her. Well, the last chapter of my book just reiterates the theme, I want to be like Roxanna when I grow up. And all of the excerpts describe you, Roxanna, as transparent, humble, authentic, unique, articulate, intelligent, and creative. You are the most interesting person I have ever met, and one I shall never forget. And during these past 4.5 years, my only regret in our friendship is that I did not work with you more. Our time together was too short, but your influence will remain in my life for a long time, inspiring me to write, to read, enjoy every moment with my granddaughter, challenge my mind, and embrace each new day. Thank you for the gift of your friendship. I'm already planning a book sequel. It's called I Want to Thrive Like Roxanna When I Retire. Congratulations, Roxanna, and may the next chapter be as thrilling as the last one.
Hey Rox, Kelly here, with my good friend Roxy.
Looking sexy.
Marie couldn't be here tonight. She's sorry about that, but she sends her best.
Oh, that Marie. She's so thoughtful. What a sweetheart. But Dan Riley, he sent a message. He said, congratulations.
Well, you're doing it, Rox. You're leaving that great little place, Choices Charter School. And I mean a great little place. And Rox, you had a big part in that. Thinking about working with you numerous times, trying to help students who were wayward, off track. It was great working with you, Rox. You were the best. You were compassionate, intuitive. You always had the student's success as the priority. Working with you was great. We would discuss the student and devise a game plan. We always saw things the same. It just worked out great every time. Then you know what we did after that, Rox? We went off. We went way off. We would talk and laugh, talk about everything under the sun. Tears coming down our face laughing. That was the best. And then I'd go back to my office and our dear friend Martine would say something along the lines of, where in the hell you been, Raquel? And I would say, talking about a student with Rox. And she'd say, enough said. You, Rox, like most of the others who worked at Choices, cared about the kids. We did the best we could to make a difference, but we could also have fun. What's better than that? Always great working with you, Dr. Summers.
That's so sweet, Kelly. Oh my goodness. Hey, Roxy. It's me, Roxy. We're looking good. I mean, we put the sexy in. That's so sexy. I could say a lot right now. I mean, I could go on forever. But you already know what I'm thinking. Well, she is me. Happy retirement, Rox. We love ya.
And good luck, Jan.